Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, my name's Christy and I talk about ways I've saved over $5,000 a year on groceries and also how I feed my family without the added chaos. But today I'm actually taking you out of the house today, which is a little bit different to what I've been doing recently here on the channel. I need to go out and get some more glass storage containers for my kitchen, and I thought I would bring you guys along because if you're in Australia, this might be helpful for you to find some things. If you're outside of Australia, you might be wondering, why do we go to Kmart? And that's kind of where I'm heading to, a Kmart store here in Australia. Kmart for us, if you're in America, Kmart for us is like Walmart for you. You know what I mean? I know your Kmart over there is completely different and not like here, but Kmart here in Australia is like everyone's go-to. Like, it's just so good. It's great for prices. It's great for variety. It's just amazing, especially for house stuff. They have a constant overturn of like designs and things like that, so it's really fantastic, the Kmart stores here. So that is where I'm heading. Well, technically I'm not going to go to a Kmart store, I'm going to go to a Target store because the Kmart stuff is in the Target store. It's because they're owned by the same company here in Australia, and our Target is very different to the American Target, by the way. I will point that out. But we are going to go to Target. I'm going to show you the Kmart glass containers that you can purchase if you've got a Kmart near you. Very affordable. They are great, very versatile. I'm going to show you the ones that I like to buy. Plus, I'm also getting ones that I need for storing like baking stuff, like flours and stuff like that. Glass is so much better for that kind of stuff, to keep it fresher. And glass just in general to keep things fresher is much better. I even put my fruit, like strawberries, that type of thing, our salad stuff, when I cut up salad things for like dinners and stuff like that, I usually put them in glass containers. So much better than plastic because it just makes it last way longer. So I'm going to show you all of this today, what you can actually get. We're going to do a little shop with me and then I will show you guys what I end up purchasing. Alright, let's get going. I don't live that far away from... It's a bit warm in here. I don't live that far actually away from the Target, which is good. I'm actually closer to the Kmart. I will point out the reason I'm not going to the Kmart store is just they have a lot of stock out of stock at the moment. So my Target usually has it in stock because people don't think to go to the Target store to get the Kmart products, but I always know it's pretty good in the kitchen area there. So that's why we're going to head to Target. So let's go. Alright, these are amazing. These come in all different sizes. This is your smallest one here. And then your largest one here, which I have because you can use this for like cooking lasagnas, you know, big casseroles, that type of thing. So it's microwave safe, it's oven safe, it's freezer safe. You can put it in your fridge. You can cook something in it, then you've got a lid to put on it as well, which is fantastic. These smaller containers, we've got quite a few of this size, and the ones going down, but they have a lid on them that have this part that comes up. So when you lift it, you can see that hole there. You can heat this in the microwave with the lid on, but you've still got like a steam sort of vent there as well, so that's fantastic. Or if you're putting stuff in it and it just needs to cool down before maybe you put it in the fridge or whatever, and you don't want it to get condensation, I just lift that open. These are fantastic. So that size there, for example, is $7. The big one's only $10. They are so good, guys. Great for storage. Like I said, I will store stuff in containers. Which size? This size, I think it is. Yeah, this looks about right. This size. You know, I'll put all my salad stuff in it, so it could be grated carrot in one, cucumber in another, capsicum in another, and strawberries. Strawberries is another one that I'll take out of the plastic containers they come in and put them in these, and then put them in the fridge, and they last so much longer, especially if I buy them in bulk. So they're really fantastic. They do have these ones. These come with a lid as well. I've bought these before, but they just didn't suit us. But they have like a divider in them. These are $7, so you could do meal prep in them if you want to. We prefer to use just the one without the barrier because we use it for multiple things. But if you wanted this option instead of plastic, that's another good option as well. And you could freeze them. You could buy this set. This is $19, and it's got all these different sizes here. If you wanted to trial them and see, you know, if they suit you and what you wanted to use them for, especially because there's a little one in there so you could see. But that is obviously a bit cheaper to buy it this way if you wanted a variety of you know, sizes. And there's all the things there for you. Alright, glass jars. You can get all these at Kmart. This one I've actually already got, and it's kind of got, I don't know if you can see, like a little bubble edge. It's quite nice. I've got one in my trolley. I'm going to get another one. These are only $5.50, and this is great for like flour, sugar, things I buy in bulk and I need to store. Rice you could put in, pasta if you wanted to. I love them for that, so I'm going to get a couple of these. There's also smaller versions like this one here, $2.25, $1.75 for this one. This is the lid, the inside here. See this bit here? This is where it becomes airtight and grips really well, so I like it. They do have the old, what are they called, like masonry jars, you know, with the clip lids here. Get this on and off. No. That was a bit hard, to be honest. It does feel a little bit flimsy, like this bit. It's not very good quality, so I don't know if I'd go this one, to be honest, but they do have this size that's $3. They've got a really big one there. That's $6.50. That's probably maybe 2 litres, I'm going to say. Oh, maybe 3, because the other one I got was 3 litres. And then a 1.5 as well. And then you could save a bit more money. These are $6.50. These are just for basic, flat, what do you call it, flat edges, as opposed to these ones, obviously jars. And there's 3 in there for $6.50. You can also get smaller set for $6. They've been making jams and stuff like that, but you could use them for storage. Or even these little, like if you had like sprinkles and things like that, you like little bits of nuts, that type of stuff, you could use those. And they've actually got a 3-pack as well, so these are 550 ml. So they're $6.50 as well. How much are these? $6.50 for these. So they're pretty much $6.50 for any, any of the 3 sizes. They do have these ones that look pretty, I'll say that. Look, for me, if you had to seal something really well, I wouldn't use them for that, because they've just got that little rubber seal in there, but they come off, they don't seal that well. They've got spice ones here, but again, it's the same deal. Like, it comes off so easily. I just don't know if it would keep everything like really fresh, because I don't think they're airtight. That's the only thing. Like, that's $15 for all of that. You could go get those little jars for, a third of the price, basically. They do have bigger ones for pasta and things as well, and the glass is super duper thin, guys. Like $7.50 for that glass jar, because it's got the bamboo lid, so I probably wouldn't go those ones. Alright, these I would recommend, but if you don't want to do glass because you've got kids and stuff, or you don't really mind having plastic, these are a great option at Kmart. $9 for this size. It's 2.4 litres, but they have a really airtight lid on them now. In fact, I'm pretty sure I read, I don't know if it's on here, I did read it somewhere, maybe it was on like a box or something of them, but it said patent protected because of the lid, like the lid is. So it's not something you probably buy anywhere else. See how it's got a little lock there? It just seals so well. It's the best plastic Kmart containers I've ever seen them have. You can get like a square pasta one, that's $6 there. This is even taller, that one. You can get a whole box to try, which is what I started off with actually. It was $42 for that one, and I just got to use all the different containers to see what I would use. I didn't use those 3 little ones. I ended up giving them to someone, but it was good just to take them home and try them. So yeah, really happy with these. These I would recommend. Kmart, my Target doesn't have a lot at all, but Kmart has a huge amount of sizes. These glass storage containers I would stay away from. These ones, when they had them on the shelf singly, the lids were coming off, they didn't seal well, they were terrible. These ones, they did clip on better, but I just didn't find them as good as the other ones, and the price was more expensive too. They've also got this little valve thing here, but I just honestly, I prefer the other lid, which was totally just so much better to clip on and off, more durable, everything. So I just found these were lesser quality, and you're paying a lot for them when you could pay less for the other ones. Here's a single version of that pack that I just showed you. See how they don't have any, like there's no clips or anything, so you're really relying on, hopefully it's sealing, but you don't know. And I just find the lid coming off like that easily is not good. Oh, okay. I got some containers, which I'm going to show you when I get home. I also purchased a few other things which I thought I'd show you as well, because one of which is me trying to start replacing my saucepans and stuff in the kitchen as well with stainless steel, because all the Teflon, if that's what it's called, comes off and stuff. I'm like, that can't be healthy for us eating as well when it comes off. So I did get a couple of bargains there today, so I'm going to show you guys that. But first I have to go pick up the kids from school and then I'll show you. Alright. Ugh, I'm back. Very stressful buying glass things and then having to bag them and carry them to the car. That was a little bit stressful. Oh, that doesn't have glass, but this does. Oh, yes. So I'll show you what I got. I didn't just get the glass stuff, so I wanted to show you guys. I tried to pack in between the glass these soft blankets here. They're just plain ones, and I really wanted them for our couch just because I need to replace a couple of them at the moment. And so I got this kind of dusty pink color. These were only $12. They were such a good price, and they're pretty good size. Like, they are 127 centimeters by 152 centimeters, so I think that's really nice, just for a little bit of color. And Johnny and I especially, because we probably spend the most time on the couch because the kids go in their rooms and do things and stuff in there, like watching shows and stuff, but we watch shows together on the couch most of the time. So we quite often go under blankets, but oh, there's the size of it. It's a good size, isn't it? This will be great. It's really just to put over our legs and stuff. So, and I thought for $12, what a bargain. So I got this color. I hummed and hawed about like a green color. It wasn't quite the shade that I wanted. So I didn't actually get it. I'm like, oh, maybe it still would have been nice to match our lounge room and stuff. But I got this beigey color as well, which, to be honest, is probably going to go on where Snuggles goes on the couch, because I'm trying to protect the couch from him because he's molting like crazy at the moment. So this is probably Snuggles' blanket, but I just wanted to see the colors. I'll probably buy another one for maybe Johnny as well. Maybe I'll get the green one of that one, maybe. I don't know. But you can see that's the big one as well. So really nice. They're so soft, so good for your kids. Oh my gosh, I'm covered in hair now. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. I've got to go to work soon. Yeah, that one actually fell apart on me, but I'll wash these and they'll be fine. $12 was a great price. Right, other things that I got that weren't the glass containers was I got a stainless steel pot, because, like a saucepan, sorry, because the one that I've got is like a Teflon-y sort of thing inside of it, and so much of it's come off. I'm like, I don't know if it's come off in our food or what's going on. So I decided to go stainless steel. The only problem with this handle is that it's steel as well, which I think on the other, oh no, it's not. I'll show you the other one. I had pasta in it, so there's a little bit of pasta left, but can you see the inside? That's what's wrong. This type of handle is better for us because we've got gas stovetops. So gas stovetops, the handles, like stainless steel like this, oh my gosh, burn your hands. So you've always got to have something to lift it off. So that's the only thing. And so I have tried to avoid this type of handle in the past, but we've had handles like this, but it's just a pain because I have to make sure the kids don't go and grab it because it's hot as anything and they'll burn themselves. So I'm just trying to be careful, especially with Joseph. He's the one that would be like maybe cooking noodles or something like that on the stovetop. It does come with a glass lid, and it's got your little steam hole in there as well. Now this was, do I have my receipt? Okay, $20 is what that was, which I think is a good price for a stainless steel saucepan. I do have also like steamer, which I actually got from Kmart as well. That's what they're called, steamers. Let me find one. I do have one of these as well. You can see the holes in it that I actually got from Kmart. I think it was in a 2-pack maybe, and they fit on there perfectly. That's why I wanted the 20 centimeter one specifically for this would actually, you know, fit on top of it. So I don't ever use more than one saucepan, so this is good for me. I also got this big, they say casserole, 24 centimeters, like pot, I'll call it pot. Casserole pot maybe, but I have again another one this size, but it's the inside of it's doing what the saucepan's doing because I've had it for so long. So again, I wanted stainless steel. Now I had no plans of buying this today, however I did buy it because it was down to $13 on clearance at the Target store. I'm wondering if there's any more at actual Kmart, and I'm going to actually check at Kmart later and maybe buy a couple more, because for $13 that's so good for me, especially when I do bulk my bulk cooking and stuff. It does come with a lid as well, and this one actually has these types of handles instead of stainless steel, so that's actually good for me. But the bottom of it's really good, like it feels quite thick, which is good, so that'll be great on the gas. And yeah, I thought this was a good purchase. That's it for the stainless steel. I am on the hunt for a stainless steel frying pan now. The only thing I'm like, oh, I don't know about it, is I generally hate stainless steel because when you're cooking eggs and stuff, it sticks a lot. So if I can avoid that, that'll be good. But I would prefer stainless steel because, again, our frying pan is doing the same thing. So I would prefer that. Now, what else I got actually was a couple more of those plastic containers. You can see these ones. They're more of the square. So these are 1.5 litres. And pasta is my plan for these ones because the container I've got my pasta at the moment, it hasn't got a seal, like an airtight lid. So this is going to be way better for that. These were only $6. Okay, the glass jars. I did get 2 of the big ones again, $5.50 each, which is so good. My plan is, so I've got one of these at the moment that has bread flour in it. That's this one here. I do have a label on here. I don't know if you can see. See the label there? That label is a packet of labels you can get for $5 from Kmart. There's like so many labels in there, maybe 50 to 100 labels of different things. And so I got those, and I just, because it's bread flour, I just wrote bread over the top of the word flour. They do have some plain ones as well, so I could put a plain one on, say, this jar that's actually self-raising flour and label it myself, or I might just leave it plain so it doesn't look kind of out of place. Or I could buy another packet, really, for $5. I'll probably do that. But I love these, and they fit well on this jar, even though the jar is, see how it's like a flower sort of pattern? It's going in and out. It's not just round. So yeah, I got 2 of those jars. And then I got this size here, which, as a comparison, let me do a comparison. There you go. That one was $2, what is it? $2.25. And then this smaller one, again, $1.75. So I'm thinking this one's probably going to have cocoa in it. This one's probably going to have brown sugar because it's usually bought in smaller packets, and that's all I have. And then the second jar that I've got of this size, I'm going to have sugar in it because I need a lot of sugar for baking most of the time. So yeah, I thought these were great though. I do plan on buying more. I just want to buy a little bit each time just so it doesn't cost me a lot of money all at once. The last thing I want to show you, I didn't buy this today, but I did want to show you, if you can see that with the reflection, but it's around one of those glass containers. Again, comes with a lid and just clips on like the square ones do. And it does have the little hole at the top and everything that you can, you know, let out steam and stuff. So they do come in the round as well. I probably find that the square and the rectangle ones, they're just better for stacking and stuff if you need to stack them in the fridge or in cupboards and freezers and stuff like that, more so than the round one. But at the time, I just, yeah, was buying all sorts of shapes when I was actually trying them. So I mostly use this one here now for like jelly or something like that. But they're very handy. So as far as the glass containers go, I still swear by the glass more so than the plastic. It's just a matter of actually finding something that you like and something that will, you know, work with the things that you want to store. The ones from Kmart that have the lids, like I said, that have the little air vent on them and everything, are perfect. Like, they're the best containers ever. I haven't really seen anything else around that's affordable for that. Like, you can get the Pyrex, I think it's called. You know, it's an expensive brand in Big W in the supermarkets and stuff. You can buy those, but it will cost you a lot. Whereas the Kmart ones are just as good. I've had these for years and years, and they've been amazing. So I would highly recommend those ones. Okay, I am off to work now, so I'm going to end the vlog, guys. But yeah, I just really wanted to show you guys some glass storage containers as options for you. Like I said, the jars and stuff, great price. Would definitely get the ones with the screw-on lids, like I said, though, not the I'll say the pretty ones with the bamboo and stuff. They don't seal, they're not airtight, so they're no good for flowers and stuff like that. It's not going to keep everything fresh, and bugs and stuff like that. So definitely get the screw ones, but they're so cheap, honestly, for that. And then, yeah, the plastic ones that I got, I mean, if you want the plastic instead of glass because you've got kids and stuff like that, then, like, for my day-to-day, like, cookies and stuff like that, that's what I use. I don't really want the kids to use, Joseph's fine, but Isabella, I don't know, she might still knock down the glass jar or something, so I don't tend to use the glass just yet with her around for that stuff. But they stack really well in the pantry, those containers that I showed you, so, because you can get so many different sizes, so they're great. And then lastly, like I said, the glass storage containers that have the clip-on lids. You can cook in them, which is fantastic. You can put them in the oven and cook in them. I use them all the time. So they're very functional, and, you know, they're a multi-purpose, you know what I mean? You can use them for cooking. You can store foods in them. You can put, like, cold stuff, hot stuff, put them in the freezer, put them in the fridge. They can go through the dishwasher. They're fantastic. So they would be my #1 pick. If you were going to start with anything, I would get rid of all your plastic containers that you store leftovers in and stuff like that, and use the glass. And like I said, if you're putting salad stuff in there, they last way longer. Like if you've got, say, lettuce, for example, you put lettuce, especially iceberg lettuce, in one of those containers, it lasts way longer than being in a plastic container, okay, like a plastic bowl or whatever in the fridge. It's way better. So great for meal prepping stuff too, obviously, using those little containers as well. So yeah, they're my recommendations today. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you find this video and others I do here helpful, please share them with others so people can get help as well, and, you know, see them and subscribe and all the things that needs to be done. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Bye.